This message feels pretty specific, so I don't expect this to resonate with everybody. So take it if it resonates. But there is something about you feeling there is a certain place specifically that is calling to you. Okay, this feels like maybe it's like moving out of state, moving out of the country. There is a place that is like planted on your heart that you feel a draw towards. And I do feel like the main message coming through here is that when you feel this way, you are destined towards this destination. Okay. And for some of you, this may not even be just like a specific environment that you're going to live in. Maybe it's like a certain industry or a job change or something along those lines. But there is a certain type of energy that is calling to you at this time that you feel like you're being drawn towards. But before you're able to achieve that, before you're able to actually go in that direction, you're being faced with a lot of the kind of barriers at this time to work through. Okay. So this is, for example, like if you do feel called to move to a different state, a different country, whatever this is, you're also being faced right now before that can happen to look at like the fact that things are going to look very different once that happens. You're going to have to let go of certain attachments that you have from your current place, okay, from your comfort zone. This could even be like, let's say like you live near a lot of friends, family, this type of like village support. Perhaps it's not going to look the same when you move, okay? And so there's something here about like being tested and stretched to start setting certain boundaries around your energy because it's going to assist with the transition when it is time. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, there's something here about like, you're on your way to like moving towards something completely new, a whole new type of environment really is the energy. But there is something that's like still pulling on you in this current environment that you're being asked to face and be comfortable with letting go. Okay, I'm hearing like you might be somebody who always wants to help everybody. Okay, maybe there are people that really rely on you. Maybe you are like a glue, a support for your circle at this time. And so there's something here about like allowing some of that to kind of let go, like not taking on the responsibility of being the solver for everybody, not taking on the responsibility of trying to please everybody. Because I'm sure if you're having to shift out of this environment, there may be some people who don't agree with it, who don't like that. You know, that's kind of what's coming through here. We have the Star, Ace of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like, yeah, you are this star energy. You're very healing. You're very intuitive. You're very aligned. Again, and this is something that you're feeling. Like you really feel, I feel like when I said there is a place for you that's waiting for you, you already like thought of a location or an environment that has been calling out to you. And so this is confirmation that you are aligned to receiving that, to getting there eventually. But right now, there is some clarity that is needed. Again, there is kind of like this truth that needs to come forward for you to face so that you can support your transition there. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. This feels directly related to some sort of offer that could be coming in. Okay, this could be an increase in finances that allows you to move. This could be a job that you didn't even know would be possible that actually assists you in this move. But yeah, there's something about with the Devil coming out here, there's something about certain codependent attachments, toxic attachments that you have at this time that are kind of blocking you from receiving this yet. And I don't feel like it's a block that necessarily like you're being delayed or denied of this, okay? I feel that you're very aligned. Again, there is something about this being part of the process. This is divine time for you to face these attachments, for you to recognize what is keeping you in your current environment so you can start kind of slowly transitioning out of it, start cutting these ties that you have, okay, they're really just illusions, okay? Because again, like if you're moving, that's just what keeps coming through. If you're moving to a place, like the real people who are meant to be in your life are going to still stay connected with you. The relationships are going to just, of course, look different due to distance and those types of things. But I feel like there is something here of like letting go of kind of this feeling of, oh, I'm going to upset this person, or, oh, this is like, I'm not going to be able to help this person as much, or something like that keeps coming through. Okay. You're very intuitive. I think I already said that. You're very intuitive. You're very empathetic. And that's why this is a little bit difficult, because it's like you want this thing so bad. But again, you're starting to feel some of the emotions of how it might impact people around you. And I think right now you're being called to allow what you feel to take priority, not in a way of selfishness, but in a way of self-preservation, taking care of yourself, listening to your guidance. Again, not allowing people to weigh in on your decisions that you feel like are best aligned for you at this time. Okay, last card, please. Yeah, Ten of Wands, Hanged Man. So again, it's not time for you to do this move yet, okay? But trust that it is going to happen. But I do feel like, again, you're carrying way too many burdens right now. These need to be let go of. These need to be set down. And once you set those down, the energy is going to lighten and allow this to flow so that you can receive the destined offer, so that you can receive the support that is needed for you to finally make this transition. Right now, you're in a holding pattern, but this is, again, divinely guided. This is something that is meant to happen on your path right now. This is a like sacred pause is what's coming through. This is a sacred pause that you have to just sit with. Again, face the things that are being asked to face at this time. Start setting down those burdens, start cutting off some of the energy, start setting boundaries for yourself so that you can, again, like release some of the energy you're carrying that is keeping you stuck in the environment that you so badly want to transition out of. Okay, I think that's the message. Love you.